all the birds calm and quiet, but this bird is wild, always moving, trying to. This is the nature of carrier. Carrier is
alert bird.
yeah, alert bird and like privacy. He don't like a lot of people go near him. So this is the nature of the bird. And if you want your carriers to be perfect, always keep it when you're breeding away from movement, away from any interaction. What to look in the carrier? The first thing to me, most of the points go to the head. 60% of the points in the carrier to the head. If you are happy with the head, then you go slowly down and look to the other things. If you come closer, maybe it's better also. Okay. Looking to the head. First of all, we look to the beak. We need a long beak, strong, thick. The more strong beak is the better. And it has to be very straight, looking up. Any carrier with beak looking down, that means you have to go away from it. And also should be close, thick and close. And the wattle should be strong also, and 2/3 of it at the top, 1/3 at the bottom. When you look from front, it will appear like a walnut to you, circle like a walnut. And also, for bringing the bird to the show, we have to look for both sides of the walnut. It has to be the same size. If one side is bigger than the other one, then you are not okay to bring that bird to the show. Okay, you look to the eyes, should be big, at the top of the head. Okay, and you should have a space between the wallet and the eye. The wallet should not cover the beak and should not go touch to the eye. For show purpose, you must have this spacing. Also, the smaller the head is the better, is nicer for showing purpose. You don't want that bigger head. I know some blood, they come with nice body, very high, big wattles, but their head is big. Why is that? Because they trying to introduce new colors to the carrier. So they end up with a bigger head, and when they want to go back to the quality, they look backward and they are away. So the smaller head is the better for the carrier. If we are happy with the head, then we go down. We go to the neck. Neck should be cylinder, thin, and not twisted like a snake. Right? And we go to the shoulder. Shoulder should. This is a nice bird, but there are nicer birds with the wide shoulder, because the carrier itself is a strong bird. Should have a stronger shoulder, and with strong wing and tight, not loose wing. Even the tail should be tight, all right, with the very strong chest. We go to the leg. Leg should look like a horse, you know, for showing. We do take a line from the eye to its leg. You can see a horizontal line, you know, like that. You mean this is a good bird, but there are some birds which showing a better position. You can draw a line from its eye up down to the leg with the separated good legs. Yes. Also the slope of the bird. I feel this bird is a bit tired. Yeah, because we should see the bird standing high with a nice slope. That's it. If you have any question.
Okay, since when they changed the old style to new style?
Okay. All right.
It's a modern one, and
yes.
you could see the old one, drop head, and a big walnut. And I feel that they have been entered dragoon and this bird,
and other
so
birds
they
to come over this problem.
Okay, since
Yeah. The problem with the carriers, with the old type, you know, they develop a big water, big face, brings some problems in breathing, and some bacteria developed in their face, and you have to clean them a lot, and because their head become heavy, so they go down, and within 3 years of age they will tell you goodbye. That's the end of my life. So maybe before 30 years or something like that, they started thinking of improving the carriers. I remember one of the names in Germany, this has happened in Germany, one breeder called Kissler, and he stopped breeding the carriers now. They thought of making the water smaller, and the bird should look stronger. And what happened, they divided in 2 parts. Some people, they love the colors, and some people, they are with the modern standard carrier. I am one of them, and with the quality. So the people went to the colors of the carrier, and they didn't care about making the bird itself stronger, with strong beak. They looked back after years to go back to the quality of carrier, but they are totally away. So that's why now strong, good carriers are not available with a lot of people. Maybe in the whole world, with 2 or 3 breeders, they have good quality, strong beak. Even if you go to them, not all the birds they have that characteristics. So this is the story of changing from old type to the new type, and still up to now, you know, some countries are staying with the old type, but to me they will not win when they bring their birds to the show.
How about the neck length? How long is the neck supposed to be? Is this got the right length of neck, or should it be longer?
You mean how long?
the length of the neck.
Okay, I don't remember the numbers, but I have what it should be and the total length of the carrier.
Does this one look like its neck's long enough?
There are longer type. This is long, but they are longer. Yeah, there are some birds longer and they come wider also, and their legs a little bit more in front. the most difficult of the carriers also. Some of the carriers, you will see them because they show themselves too much, they will stand on their tail. Their tail acts as a leg. You put them in the cage and you will see them standing on their tail, and this is fault.
It's too stretchy.
Too stretchy, and they stand on the tail. This is fault. This is perfect. I like to see the tail little bit lifted from the.
So you mean shouldn't touch the?
Should not touch, but it is like a balancing thing. A nice head, nice body with the tail like that. Sometimes you can't grab everything. Maybe that thing you lose 2 points only because it's little bit touching the ground. It's okay. You can ignore that if you're happy with the overall view of the carrier.
One more question. How many points do you get for ice here, and how many points for the water?
You see the legs? This should be better than that one, and this is how it looks. But this is an ideal shape of the cat. It's very difficult to to reach all this standard with the tail not little bit touching the ground. But if it is pressing on the ground too much, then
راح اعقب كثيرا على كلام اخونا ابو احمد. يعني ما شاء الله عنده اوجز معظم المواصفات تقريبا، بس بدي اعقب على شغله بسيطه.
He want to say something, just little.
Addition to what Mr. Faizal had been saying about this bird, he would like just to add something additional.
الشاشه كمل.
Yes.
It was tied.
انه الفك متطابق تماما، يعني من الصعوبه هو يسحب في الخيط منها.
That means when you are
You
pulling,
need something with the beak should be exactly closed.
Closed.
I mean, if you go through, I mean, thin thread shouldn't be so easy. Or you could see, you shouldn't see any light the other side. I mean, that's one of the.
yes. أنزل مرة ثانية نسويها والله. That means you should have close beak, and then when you pull this one, you feel like it's hard to go.
So it's not easy to pull it easily. So it will, you feel that
It's too tight. So that's
Because the beak is closed.
things to show.
عندنا في كمان شغله
There are many, especially the carrier. You can see the camel. Yeah. Some
عشان
of them, because once it's straight, if it's curvy a bit, so
الفك
you might see.
مع مستوى العين
Can't close the beak
Yeah.
خط
because
الراس.
Yeah.
And this means the line between the peak line is coming in the middle of the eye, في نص العين, in the half of the
خرط الراس بدل.
half the eye, middle of the eye, until the end of the head. Yes.
اوكي.
Yes, from peak line, it's coming middle of the eye, and up to in same. If you see it, it's same line here.
هلا في كمان شغله بدنا نحكي فيها بس الترجمه. كل ما كان الراس ضيق المسافه بين الجفون يعني جفن العين بكون افضل.
Yeah, when we have a short place here in the small head, small head between the rings of eye, two sides.
العظم الفك انه 4 سم يكون طوله في الكارير.
The best length of the beak is saying is 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
اوكي.
Yeah.
فور ايش
من وين؟ من بداية from the beginning from the beginning to the end. Yeah.
بخصوص كمان اللون، خلينا احكي بس شغله بسيطه. يعني مشان المربي لما بده يعرف يعني اللون انه كيف بده يكون متناسق مع عظم، لون مقدمه عظم الفك مع لون جفن العين، حجر العين من الداخل اللي احنا بنسميها القزحيه.
تمام.
يعني اللون الاحمر مثلا، احنا الان معنا الطير الاحمر. الطير الاحمر لازم يكون عظم الفك تبعه في عليه وشحة اللون بنفس لون الأحمر. هاي من أصالة، إنها دليل على إنه لون أصيل من أب أحمر وأم حمراء. إذا بكون عظمه أبيض بكون في داخل فيه ألوان ثانية، هذا المقصود فيه. اثنين، أو شغلة ثانية مهمة، نفس لون حجر العين من الداخل لازم يكون حوالين البؤبؤ لونه أحمر. اللون الأحمر يكون لونه أحمر، اللون الأصفر بيكون ضارب على أورنج، اللون الأسود والأزرق منه لازم يكون شدة الحمار أكثر فيه.
He is explaining about the color of the pig
To the body color.
to the body.
So it should be
There is a relation between the base of the eye
body color.
with the body of the color. Okay.
أوكي سيدي.
Okay. Next. Okay.
وبعدين في كمان شغلة مهمة كثير، كيف أنا كمربي بدي أعرف إنه هذا الطير كبير في العمر أو صغير في العمر. يعني ما بنقدر نحدد عمره بالسنوات وبالأشهر، لكن بنقدر نحدد إنه هل تجاوز عمره 2.5 أم لا. يعني هذا الطير مين صاحبه مثلا هلا موجود؟
Who is the owner of this bird?
مين صاحبه؟ هذا الطير أقل من 2 عمره طبعا.
أكيد.
تسأله
How is old your
أقل
bird?
من 2
5 months? 5 شهور.
اوكي اقل من 2
أوكي.
كيف بدك تعرف الطير انه تجاوز عمره 2 خصوصا في الفصيله هاي يعني الكارير؟ عظم الفك طبعا، عفوا تحمية الانف بتكون مفتوحه 1 2 3 1 2 3. بعد ما يصير عمره 2.5 نحكي له بتبلش تتجعد وتتجعد
أكثر. أوكي.
هون ببين لك انه الطير اصبح عمره ناضج كامل، اصبح بعد 2.5.
When the bird is young, you know, you will see in his water, you know, how it developed, you know. This is okay for
See the gap.
gap. Yeah, this is okay for.
But sometimes there are some birds with those gene factors.
Gene factor,
They have-
exactly,
You
yeah.
could see a bird with
Yeah.
2 years old or 1 year,
Yeah.
1.5 years old, got the big ones.
That's very correct. I think this is something to do with it's the gene of the bird itself. Some of the birds they are young, but they will develop the water is real big. So it's your way of to minimize that. How to do it with the breeding? Maybe you need to change the bird itself with the stronger wattle hen and smaller, so that you don't develop a big wattle, because big wattle would create some problems. You understand what?
شغله كثير
Breathing problem, and the head will be heavy. And, yes.
شغله نحكيها
Yeah,
بس.
yeah.
شغله كثير مهمه
Yeah.
انه الطير أبو ياسر الطير لازم تكون رقبته مخلوقه، يعني ضيقه جدا من عند اسفل الفك حتى الكتفين، وكل ما كانت ارفع كل ما كانت اجمل.
So you put the addition of the length of the neck should be tied from the throat all the way almost to the shoulder. So you want a bulky neck. It shouldn't be. It should be tied all the way. So according, if you see the standard book, you see the bird.
يعني
Should be a bit
يعني هاي اذا بتكون في لها هيك هاي بتكون من العيوب، يعني
This
إنه
is
تكون
what
بارزة.
trying to say. You know, this
لازم تكون مخنوقة كاملة، وكل ما كانت الرقبة أرفع كل ما كان أجمل. طبعا كل ما بدأت تصل إلى الأكتاف بتبلش تخمل، بس لكن إنه القصد إنه كل ما كانت أرفع ومخنوقة بكون أجمل. شكرا اللي قلنا هذا المجال يعني.
what we trying to say, you know, if you look to this bird has a nice body, nice leg, nice wing, even the tail accepted. The neck is long, but the problem, if you look carefully, you look to this is a problem. And so, as I said in the beginning, you must be happy with the head. If you're not happy with the head, then don't look down to the bird.
طبعا تسمح لنا بس اخوي ابو ياسر نحكي هالكلمه الصغيره طبعا لاخواننا الجميع طبعا، يعني طبعا بنشكركم جدا على هذا المعرض الجميل اللي اقمتوه مساء يوم امس وما قبله. طبعا
Proud and congratulations for what you did for past 2 days in the show. You had a wonderful show and it was a great time for us to be among you.
وليس الهدف من القدوم الى الهند او شرق اسيا، غرب اسيا، جنوب اسيا، او الى افريقيا او الى اوروبا او الى امريكا من اجل التحكيم فقط، لا، بل هو على العكس، هو من اجل ان نتعرف على مربيين جدد ونتعرف على ثقافة الشعوب الاخرى. وهذا اهم شيء في موضوع هواية الحمام، انه عرفنا على اناس طيبين امثالكم.
So the reason it's not a reason to go to Africa, India, America, or around Europe or around the world. Just go for judging. These things just we go to see the other part of the world, to see the other breeders, the other cultures, and introduce each others to nice people such as you guys. So because that's the ending. So he's happy that he's proud to be among you and your hospitality.
نعم قد نتعرف على بعض الأصدقاء والأخوة والحكام في بعض المعارض من أوروبا، من آسيا، من أمريكا، من أستراليا. شيء جميل أن نتبادل الثقافات والمعلومات وجميعنا نكمل بعضنا البعض ونأخذ بعض المعلومات عندما نلتقي بإخواننا الحكام في بعض الدول الأوروبية وشرق آسيا وأفريقيا وأمريكا، أنه يصبح تبادل بالثقافات والمعلومات، وهذا ليس خطأ لا على الصغير وعلى الكبير. وأشكر الشعب الهندي على حسن الضيافة وعلى حسن الاستقبال، وشكرا لكم جميعا.